All right. Hi there, everybody, and welcome to another live stream. I did want to say first off that I apologize for starting late today. I was busy working and getting stuff set up around the house and everything to protect against vampires. So it was very brutal, and I figured a good way to deal with it was to fight against vampires in a video game. And look at Rev. Hi, Rev. You know, incidentally, whenever I see this game, I always get weirded out when it says the EA at the bottom. It stands for Early Access, but I always think it's Electronic Arts. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to play that. Alright, now who should I play as? I can get Book Dude. Let's do Book Dude. I'm so mad that I can't unlock anything because I'm just bad at this game. I don't know. Ooh, guns. Mad Forest. Wait, how do I get Mad? Oh, wait, there it is. Woo, 40 months! Yay, me to win. Thanks so much. Homie is so slow. Where's my books? Stupid bats. Okay, when this thing said that the dude was like slow, I didn't realize that it meant this freaking slow. This is insane. I gotta go find the guns. I got my guns right here. I kid, of course. I have very little strength. Although I am proud of myself because I've been doing better with working out, or I've started up doing my workouts again. And incidentally, if anybody hasn't seen it, I did post a new what's it called, a new board game video for the first time in what feels like it's been forever. So I hope that you all enjoy it. I don't know. It's honestly kind of making me regret doing videos again because it's gotten like 20 views, I think, and I'm pretty sure that like 5 of those are me and my wife. So yeah, it's just I've had one of those existential dread type weeks this week. It's been unpleasant, to say the least. But what are you gonna do, right? So, yeah. I do hope everyone else is doing well, at least. I really shouldn't have picked this guy. I don't remember how to evolve the books. Incidentally, I deliberately got the pentagram because I want to try and evolve it because I haven't. Oh, man! Stupid pentagram. See, I'm thinking the same thing, Rob. This just seems bad. Croce is quality. To be fair, Croce isn't that great because he's got the boomerang things. And especially if you're trying to go somewhere, the boomerangs are really difficult to use. Seriously, that movement penalty on the other guy is brutal. So, incidentally, did everybody have good weeks this week? I hope so. I think I mentioned that already, but I still hope so. Oh, dang! I kind of want to get the Keaties. But at the same time, I really want to evolve the pentagram. I know I don't have the pentagram yet, but still. Your week was only okay? I'm sorry. Incidentally, I'm happy for at least one thing this week. I got the what's it called? I got my my mower. So I'm feeling very Hank Hill right now, but I'm like legitimately excited about it because it's a really freaking cool mower. Ooh, Wormwood Tarot deck, nice. I saw that Wormwood is doing, or they got back in stock the deck boxes, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, obviously, I don't really play any games that utilize decks, but still. Incidentally, I really do like Wormwood stuff. I've got a decent amount of it. I mean, I wish that I could afford like so much more stuff. Just in general, just like more of everything. I just don't think I ever really will be able to. I mean, it's just like with my house here, you know. I mean, I would love to be able to redo the basement and everything. Well, and that's why I brought up my my video, because I don't know. I just don't. I don't feel as, you know, excited about doing my video stuff as I did before. I feel like it makes me a bad person. But it's just frustrating. And especially now with the new place that I'm in, it's just so... I mean, it's ugly, frankly. It does not lend itself well to doing stuff like this. Oh, show guides. Oh, nice. Nifty. That's helpful. Yeah, I'm still on all of the email lists for Wormwood because I got some of their stuff. That's what I said. I really like it. They make legitimately amazing products. I just wish that I could afford more of them. I mean, obviously there's a lot of stuff that I wish I could or might do and all that, but what are you gonna do? At least I'm getting some time to play some games. After I already worked a bunch this morning. Well, and see, that's what I'm thinking, Rev. I'm thinking the exact same thing. It's just... and that's why I said I really don't know. It's honestly a tough call. Mostly I just feel like I'm simply not very good, more than anything. And that just, I mean, it kind of is what it is. That's my feels. I'm not particularly happy about having feels like that. But at the same time, I'm just like, I don't owe anybody. Oh, incidentally, I don't know if any of you saw. It feels like it's been forever since I played, but it's only been like a week or something now. But I got some notifications for Dead by Daylight. Well, not some, but I got a notification for Dead by Daylight that they're coming out with a Dead by Daylight board game. And I'm just like, really? It's on Kickstarter right now. And it's just, it seems like one of these so stereotypical, super common things that we see all the time right now of, let's have some really cool, awesome miniatures. And then it's like, cool, let's do that. What else? And it's like, meh. And that's really what it feels like. It just feels like everything else falls by the wayside. It's so frustrating. And so I'm legitimately really worried about it because I have a bad feeling that it's going to end up like that. And the problem is that I really enjoy Dead by Daylight. But I also really don't think that it lends itself well to a board game, personally. The minis look really cool, but it's just, why have cool minis when the things that the minis represent are stupid and pointless? I don't know. Sorry, I gotta pause it so I can read. Huh. You know, it's funny you say that, Rev, because when it comes to the fish stuff, it's the exact same problem as board games. There are some really huge, amazing channels that already exist that are literally the go-to for all things marine fish. I don't know about freshwater. But, I mean, of course, that said, if I had made the fish stuff my primary, then it would have been unfortunate because since I moved, I don't have any fish. But yeah, certainly the, what's it called, the The board game stuff is pretty niche, and I mean, it's the issue that you're going to run into with pretty much any niche anything, is that there's always going to be, a small handful of people, channels, whatever, that kind of do the whole like cream rises to the top thing, and then everybody else is just like clamoring for fit or whatever it is. And the problem is that it's really far down when it comes to the not capabilities, but the I guess leftovers, for lack of a better term. I'll give you guys a perfect example. One thing that I would really, really love to do is in my backyard to set up like a shop. So have like wood turning and carving tools, have like smithing tools, all sorts of stuff like that. I've always wanted to make stuff like that. And working with sheet metal and wood and welding and all of that sort of thing. I've always liked doing it. I've always sucked at it, but I've always enjoyed it. Like I took shop classes and stuff like that when I was younger and that sort of thing. But the problem is that not only are there a lot of channels for that kind of thing, but the ones that are big are huge. And on top of that, the equipment to do that stuff is insanely expensive. Now, of course, this is making the assumption that I would do some kind of video stuff related to crafting, which I likely wouldn't do. It would really just be for me. But the point stands that if I ever wanted to, I really wouldn't be able to in any real way. Because that's a market that's virtually impossible to break into if you don't have, like literally $100,000 worth of equipment. It's insane. Like I would love to have a Tormach router and stuff like that, but those things start at like $15,000. So suffice to say, it's probably a poor example, but still. Oh, dang. Come on, Pentagram. No! Is that it? I got one more. There we go. Such dramatic music. I love the whole vampires in another coffin thing. Always makes me chuckle. Pugnala Provala? What the fuck kind of a name is that? I'm very sorry for any cultures that I just offended, because I'm sure I offended several. Squat! So incidentally, anybody have anything fun going on? Either this weekend or next week or whatever? I'm excited because I get to go to a local bakery. I'm stoked. It is like ridiculously fake Italiano. It's like somebody who watched a mom movie one time like 20 years ago. Incidentally, that would be a fun movie night. like good mafia movies. All right, good. We got an Evo. Gabagool cannoli. Gabagool cannoli, eh? I believe it. Tome is my last. Tome does seem like it would be good here. Hey, speak of the devil. That'll help with the, what's it called? With the pentagram. Speak of the devil. Like I said, I'm really just trying to evolve the pentagram. That's like the goal I have for the rest of this particular run. Anything else I don't care about. All I want is to evolve this stupid pentagram. Go to the spinach. I run to the spinach. Incidentally, I wouldn't mind getting one of those big attract orb things right about now. I don't know what my last weapon should be. I could get magic wand. I can evolve that. What else? I've got lightning ring already. We've got the water. There we go. That's what I needed. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, either fire or magic wand. Hey, speak of the devil. Awesome! I'm ready to evolve the pentagram, finally. I can't wait to see this awesome OP. Alright, there was something else I was going to say, now I forgot what it was. About like what I'm doing this week, maybe? I don't remember. Unfortunately, I don't have too much else big going on this week. Nice! Gorgeous moon. It's gorgeous, sweetie. It's gorgeous. What the fudge? Okay, yeah, that thing is insanely OP. That was ridiculous. It was amazing, but also ridiculous. Awesome, I love it. I do wish that this game let you... I mean, I know it's literally kind of the point of it, but I do wish that you had more agency in being able to select what it is that you can do. Here we go! So freaking broken. I love it. Oh, man. What was the cooldown on that? Like a minute? I'm gonna pay more attention to the time. Oh, that's right. I've got the tome as well. So I'm not looking at the pure one. So yeah, it looks like it's about a minute. At least right now it is. Dang, that heart's a ways away here. I feel like this is kind of like a Job thing. Like Book of Job, Bible stuff. For anybody unfamiliar, Job was essentially tortured by God in the Bible. Like all of his friends and family were all killed. He got like massive boils and all this nasty stuff of all different sorts. But then at the end of all of it, at the end of all of his suffering, he was essentially paid back. Like 10 times or something like that. It was insane. So, yeah. I feel like that's kind of what the pentagram does. Which is ironic because it's a pentagram. But, you know, Satan. I'm just saying, I calls them like I sees them. Here it comes again. You know, I feel like that sound should be like, it should be the enemy's equivalent of like hearing a shotgun. Because it's just like, oh no! The big pentagram thing is coming, guys! Run! I'm just saying, if I heard that little Sailor Moon wannabe whatnot thing, I would be bolting out the other side. Incidentally, I was talking to my wife about that the other day. We were talking about security and the idea of security systems as a whole generally being a deterrent rather than actually, you know, catching or stopping anybody type of shtick. And so I brought up the idea of having a shotgun because it's basically the same concept. Where it's like, yeah, you know, everybody knows what a cocking shotgun sounds like, and it would freak out pretty much anybody who is nearby. And they would be like, yeah, no. At least that's my opinion. I think it's one of those, like, iconic sounds that everybody is like, oh, bugger. Like, you don't even need ammo for it. You just need the noise. That's all that really matters. In fact, it would be safer without ammo. It would be much safer. It's like not even a joke. How much safer it would be. Yes! It's been a long time since I've played this level all the way through. I know that was a good bit of a waste of the thing that I got there. The treasure, but whatever. Ooh, empty tome. You know, the other day I was trying to figure out what it is about this game that is so freaking appealing. It's just so much cathartic, awesome fun. I honestly don't know what it is. It's just great. I love it. I mean, I was always a huge fan of, like, Raiden, whatever, that old scrolling arcade game. Incidentally, probably my favorite game of this style, to this day, is G Darius on the original PlayStation. I freaking love that game. Incidentally, I still have it. Like, I still have my old original PlayStation copy, in addition to having a ROM that allows me to run it. It's just such an amazing game. But again, it's one of those things where it's like, I honestly can't put my finger on why it's so appealing to me personally. It's just a really fun game. It became kind of, I mean, it didn't really become famous or infamous for any of it, but the big appeal for G Darius was always the boss fights. They're, you know, massive, larger-than-life robots in the sky type of thing. Somewhat similar to Cuphead in that way. You've got multiple stages. You've got like different. In the case of G Darius, it's different sides or different like areas on the bad guy that you need to fight against and stuff like that. And you get to use like a massive giant laser thing to destroy everybody. It's awesome. Spelljammer is getting an update. Ooh, fun. Wait, Spelljammer. That doesn't ring a bell now. What is Spelljammer? I got caught up in the moment, and I said I was excited when I don't know what it is. I'm a fan of this really low cooldown with the upgraded water thing. It's awesome. I mean, not to mention the pentagram. D&D in space! Speaking of in space RPGs, I saw on, I think it was on Humble Bundle a couple weeks ago or something like that. They had the full collection of Traveler stuff, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I've played Traveler one time. I really like it. It's definitely not for everybody, but I think it's tremendously fun. It is a legit insane system. Wait, your spaceship is powered by magic? That's awesome. I want it. Yeah, I've never heard of Spelljammer. That sounds really cool. I mean, to be fair, that's one of the nice things about the D&D system is that, I mean, while it canonically takes place in, like medieval fantasy, you can easily adapt it to pretty much anything. I mean, they've got vehicle rules and mount rules and all of that kind of stuff. So who's to say that the vehicles aren't floating around in outer space? No reason they can't be, right? It's like the absolutely ridiculous, not really horrible, but just straight up ridiculous tabletop RPG experience that is the Munchkin D20. Oh my god, that game is just, it's so ridiculous. It's fun, don't get me wrong. But my problem is that I have very much cooled off on Munchkin as I've been playing board games more and more and more. Which, incidentally, is something that I really want to get back into. I feel like it's been forever since I've played a board game. But between the move and getting the house readied and all of this stuff, I mean, not to mention COVID, I simply have not had time or opportunity to do so. I would legitimately love to. And that's part of why I'm so excited about the new place too, is like I've actually got a gaming area that I can use again. Oh, it was AD&D. Okay. I will say I'm glad that they skipped 4E. That's nice. I mean, if you're going to skip a D&D, then skip 4. Yeah, a few extra here for ya. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this health thing because why not? Incidentally, this isn't a great idea because now I'm going to have to level that up instead of getting arbitrary coins. Oh! I banished it! I've wanted to test that. So you can banish something that you have but have not completed. This is good to know. I'm also super stoked that I managed to evolve every single one of my weapons. That does not happen very often for me. But there you go. So now, if anybody was curious about what happens there, now we all know. Incidentally, I'm going to see if I can make it to the clover here. Because I've already got the clover leaf, and it's already full up. I'm curious what happens when I try and pick it up. Dang, look at me. I got like flaming knives flying out of my mouth. This is ridiculous. I love it. Oh, my knives aren't on fire anymore. Oh wait, there they go. They're back on fire. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to the clover. We'll see. So many coins! Come on! We've got barely a minute! This is insane! That was legitimately ridiculous. We've got less than a minute. I don't know if I'll be able to make it. I really don't think that I can. So much XP! I can't take a single step without leveling up. That was ridiculous. I love it. Oh, come on! No! Dang it. No! Boo! Bummer. Oh well. I definitely see where you're coming from there, Mathuin. It's pretty rough. There's some ridiculousness going on with it. Dang, I got an extra 500 gold. And I got Pugnala. And I unlocked Christine. Oh, man. I wonder what her powers are. This is true. It is call time. That's perfect. So, yeah, incidentally, I do have to get going, unfortunately. I will get Pugnala unlocked here so I can get the guns. Alright, so... Well, thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by. I've got to get going because we need to go and run a couple of errands before I get to work. So, hooray. But, you all take care of yourselves with this ridiculous game. Incidentally, you should probably... Yeah, like, if and when you all play this, it's probably best to close your eyes. Because it's pretty ridiculous. It's a fun game. But, yeah, you all take care. Have a good Saturn's Day, and then tomorrow a good day of the sun, a good day of the moon, and then, dang, I can't remember Tuesday. I know Wednesday is Woden, which Odin's day. Thursday is Thor, and then Friday is Freya. And I remember you looked it up, Rev, and now I don't remember what it was. Bugger. All right, well, either way, you guys have a good weekend. Take care, stay safe, and I'll be back on Monday. Not sure what I'll be doing. Probably I'll be back with Patrick's Paradox, or Parabox. Incidentally, I was super excited because I created a paradox in the Parabox game, so that was fun. Oh, Twill. German god. That's so weird. You've got Roman, Norse, and German. Freaking German! I mean, Tyr makes more sense because then it's at least Norse and Roman. Although sun and moon are just words. Right, that's what I said. Like, Tyr makes more sense, but Tiu is, or Twill or whatever, is odd. But either way, you all take care of yourselves, be safe, and I'll see you on Monday, hopefully. Bye-bye.